And how long have you been a fan of 30 Seconds to Mars?
Well, I was a fan of Jared Leto before I was a fan of 30 Seconds to Mars, and my husband was a fan of 30 Seconds to Mars, and I got to know who they were through him. So I've been a fan only a few months right now, but I think I've covered a lot of ground in those few months.
I've been a 30 Seconds to Mars fan since the summer of 2006, and I discovered them through MTV. Which was a pretty funny story because the From Yesterday video came on, and I was a big pop music fan back then. And I just thought they were a bunch of losers, and the first couple of times that I saw the video I really didn't listen. And then finally I just said, oh, come on, let's give it a chance. And I really, really liked them, so here I am.
The first time that I listened to 30 Seconds to Mars music was in the car with my friends. My best friend showed us into the car the song Battle of One, and we loved the voice like the drum. My friend saw on TV in her place of work the video The Kill, and she liked the song and the video, so she started to investigate about the band. I live with my friend. She showed me everything about the band, and so I am totally hooked.
I first got introduced to the band when The Kill came out. I was at my best friend's place and she was watching GoTV and this came on, and she was like freaking out. She was insane and screaming screaming at the TV. And I just watched the video and saw this guy screaming at himself in a tuxedo to bury him. And I was like, what the hell? And I bought This Is War in December to do her a favor. And I listened to it and I fell in love.
I've been a 30 Seconds to Mars fan for quite some time now. I think it was 2004 because A Beautiful Lie wasn't out yet. So I first heard Capricorn and I just really fell in love with the song. So I started digging deeper in 30 Seconds to Mars music, and I'm glad I did because now it's a part of my everyday life.
I've been a 30 Seconds to Mars fan since 2006. I started listening to them when I saw the Kill video on MTV. I really liked the song and I thought the video was really cool, so I looked the band up and I listened to 30 Seconds to Mars and A Beautiful Lie, and I really liked the album, so I kept listening to them and I've been in love with the band ever since.
The first time I heard of 30 Seconds to Mars was from a friend, Echelon. She's loved them for as long as I've known her. Really loves them. It was this night, first time I heard them. We were watching this movie at my place and she showed me the From Yesterday video, and I was just amazed by the actual, how different it was from all the other videos, music videos I've seen. It's just so, I don't know, like it meant more to make the music videos.
Vuotta sitten menen MTV:llä Mars ja musiikkivideon The Kill. Mä rakastuin sen biisiin, siihen videoon ja Jaredin heti. Ja mä googletin tämän bändin ja kuuntelin YouTubesta muitakin biisejä. Ja mä rakastuin siihen niin paljon, että 2 päivää sen jälkeen mä kävin ostamassa tämän.
I've been listening to 30 Seconds to Mars pretty much continuously since 2006. That was when I first saw the video for From Yesterday. I didn't even hear the song, I just saw the video and it was like this connection.
I'm the fan of the 30 Seconds to Mars not long, but I can't say that I didn't heard their music or didn't saw their video, but the real revelation for me became the album This Is War. The first time when I saw 30 Seconds to Mars it was in a chat video. It was so great, so epic, so wonderful. I love it so much. And then my friend Alex sent me the link of some radio station where was Kings and Queens premiere. And now I can say that I become 30 Seconds to Mars fan signed Kings and Queens.
I adore Jared's singing. His voice is so amazing, and coupled with delightful lyrics, it's something magical. Apart from this, I can't stop admiring his extraordinary way of living and his energy.
I really love how Jared is so persevering and determined and fabulous. And I mean the pink hawk. It's not pomegranate, it's pink.
So Jared, what can I say about him? He's an extraordinary man, and I love him for his creative mind and for his attitude to everything he does. I wish that every one of us will be as determined as he is.
In Jared, his leadership qualities, amazing things that he created, and of course he's a broad-minded person.
And he's very open for new things. He often asks, maybe on Twitter or in real life, what we think about things, so we all can have influence on the music and the choices they make.
Jared, well, ridiculously multi-talented. Creative genius is, I think, the word that best describes. That would work.
Jared for me is a very intelligent person. I like his voice, his talent, and his creativity. I've never seen anyone like him. He's a little crazy, but he's a great person.
He doesn't give a shit about what people think about him, and I just love that, because it's hard to just ignore whatever everyone thinks about you.
I love the fact that he's so determined to do what he wants to do. There's like no way of stopping him, and there's no way of getting in his way.
You know what? He's so nice.
Yeah.
You know, I think when you're in his situation, you have to do what you have to do. And let me tell you something, as a businessman, as someone who markets a band, I think he's probably the best in the business that keeps up with.
He never stops. He does everything. He takes care of every little detail of that band.
Literally calling radio, calling the guys, music directors, making it like, a lot of these guys, you know, you can't even get him on the phone. He knows everybody in radio because it's his band and he's got to invest in it. And I think him and his brother are like the best at marketing that band, better than any band that I've seen in the past few years.
Whatever the word for the opposite of lazy is, that applies to him.
He is non-stop on the BlackBerry.
Yeah.
He really is.
Yeah.
And it's like a world one, too. So he could be in Paris, and he's like literally texting me like at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
But he's also doing, I found out that he also does it to other people. So it's not so special anymore, Leto. Thanks, dick.
Tomo is just really, really nice. He really, really cares about his fans, and he's really easygoing, and he seems to be unfazed by most things. And he strikes me as the type of person who would do anything for anybody, and I think that's really admirable in a person.
Let's start
Awesome
there.
guitar.
He's a killer guitarist, and I think that he's like a cool nerd as well.
The total cool nerd.
I love that
The
he has
best nerd
cats.
ever.
He has cats, because I have a cat. His name's Dublin. He's a real cutie, and I love that Tomo has cats with Vicky. I think that's just the cutest thing ever. And you know, Jared and Shannon like dogs, but no one's perfect. We can overlook it.
I absolutely love Tomo. I've been in love with Tomo for 4 years. Sorry, Vicky, but I have. And of those 4 years, I've dreamed about meeting him many times. Not just daydreams or in my head, I have actually dreamed. And I finally got to on April 16th at the Chicago date. It was amazing. And he is just like my ultimate role model and idol and everything, and there's just no way of explaining how much it means to me that he's even there in the band.
for Tomo, I love the fact he's so talented. I mean, he's just talented. Whenever I hear him play the violin, it's like I want to cry. I can't listen to a modern myth without crying because of just how good he is.
Tomo just is a beast when he's playing guitar. And, you know, normally guitar players really do have that crazy energy. It's why they play guitar. But I haven't seen anybody who gets as into the music as he does, which is really funny to me because he's a metalhead, and 30 Seconds to Mars really isn't that metal, but he full-on goes into it.
I think he's my favorite in the band because he's so down to earth and he's so sweet, and I just love him, and he's so funny when he plays the guitar, especially when you're on stage on the Kings and Queens. When I watched that, I stand beside him and he was just like, oh yeah, come on, walk with me, and yeah, he's just so funny, and I love that he's so down to earth and he knows how it is to be a fan of 30 Seconds to Mars because he had been it by himself. So it's okay for him that we want his autograph and one after them because he had done it by himself, so it's pretty fun.